Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and welcome to a speed build of a modern home shell. Now this is just the shell because it's a collab with my good friend Sims in Action. If you guys don't know who he is, he's an amazing builder. He has a YouTube channel here, so I'll make sure to link it in the description. Definitely check out his channel for the second half of this collab, which is going to be him furnishing it. Now I absolutely love furnishing homes. Actually, sorry. Rewind. I absolutely love building homes. I used to love furnishing, but for whatever reason, I've totally just kind of spaced out on it. When it comes time to furnish the house, I have no idea what to do, even though I have a million ideas normally running through my head. And then it starts to feel like a chore, which is so weird because I used to love it so much. But I do still love building. I do still love landscaping. So I figured out the best way to be able to do that still is to just keep collabing with people. Basically, I build the shell, they furnish it. It's kind of what we did throughout the entire month of March on this channel. And that was a little extreme. I think I ended up doing 20 or 30 collabs that month. It was just way too much for me to handle. I messed up so badly. I accidentally posted a few videos and forgot to tell the person that was collabing with me that I was already scheduling the video for upload, so then they never scheduled theirs and it got lost in the mix, and then I felt awful. So I'm just doing them a little at a time now. If I have extra time, I will actually go on either my Discord or on my Twitter and post and say, hey, I'm in the building mood, I have a building bug, what do you guys want? And then someone will respond and tell me what type of home they want, and I will build it. Usually I do this when I'm super bored at work and can't live stream, which is rare. Usually, even if there's customers, I can live stream as long as I mute myself, which I kind of do over on my second channel on Twitch. I actually have two channels on Twitch, which I don't think you guys know about. You guys probably know about the main one because I talk about it all the dang time. But there's a second channel as well, and if you're really interested in that, just let me know. I'll give you some information in the comments. It is not always The Sims. Sometimes I'm making Sims graphics, sometimes I'm playing other games, but it is for when I live stream at work, when I'm bored. I do own my own business, so I am allowed to do that if it's slow. And like I said, if a customer comes, I just kind of mute so nobody can hear or see the customers, and I'll just keep building and doing my thing until I have to get up and help them. Yeah, I know that sounds really bad, but hey, it happens. So usually in that case, I will build one of these houses for someone to furnish, or like I said, sometimes when I get home and it's a day that I wasn't live streaming already on the main channel, which is really only Wednesdays and Saturdays. The rest of the time I'm pretty much live streaming. Yeah, that's when I will build a shell. And like I said, the furnishing part, Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, oh, I'm really into this house, I want to furnish it. But for the most part, I'll just like building it, making the floor plan, doing the landscaping, and then, pushing it aside and being like, hey, someone else want to furnish this? Which actually is what led to a series that I have on, it used to be here on YouTube. If you want, there is a playlist you can look up. There was quite a few episodes on here, but it's since moved over to Twitch, and it is called Furnish Me. So with Furnish Me, it's actually a two-part, or I don't want to call it a two-part, but there's two series. There's Furnish Me and the Furnish Me Challenge. So with Furnish Me, I actually furnish houses that you guys build. And then with the Furnish Me Challenge, I build a house and everyone and anyone can furnish it. And then I tour those live on my channel. So it's actually kind of like an offshoot of the series. But honestly, I think I'm going to get more into me building and people furnishing it instead of me furnishing stuff that other people build until I get the furnishing bug back. I mean, it might come back. That's the cool thing about The Sims. There's so much to do in this game. Your passion can come and go in waves, but there's still something to do. For example, when I didn't feel like building, I was furnishing, and now that I don't feel like furnishing, I'm building. I also like to do house tours, so sometimes I just like to see what you guys are up to. And of course, there's always gameplay, which for me, that's kind of a weird subject. I've done gameplay in the past. I don't really do it on my personal time. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll build, but I rarely am like, oh, I'm going to play the game. But I have before, and that's the thing. If I ever want to do that again, I can. So I might get into some more gameplay. A lot of people have been asking. I think I'm awful at it. I think I'm horrible at gameplay. But some people seem to enjoy watching me struggle, so I did have a couple series on here in the past. In Sims 3, I had Family Values was my very first one, and that one was probably a hot mess because I had no idea what I was doing. And then there was Alice in Wonderland, which was pretty fun. That was kind of just gameplay based around this story that Alice in Wonderland had grown up. She was a famous artist. She had made a lot of money, and she always kept thinking about Wonderland and if it was a real place because, you know, her family convinced her that it was all in her head. And then she hears of a town called Moonlight Falls, I think it is, in Sims 3. Gosh, I haven't played that in so long. And she heard that weird supernatural creepy stuff was going on there. So she moved there and she's trying to like figure out what's going on, and she's running into all these characters from Wonderland that she remembers in the form of people in in the Sims town. I don't know. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. But then I got bored of it. That's the thing. I get bored of Let's Plays really quickly. And then there was a third one I did with Smallville. And Smallville is basically the Superman series. Superman when he was a teenager. It was a TV show. And all these different kids in high school that get these like mutant powers from the meteor rocks around town that were left over from the crash that brought Superman, Clark Kent to Earth. So I made a Let's Play based off of that. Which again, I thought that one was fun. But that one was also weird because instead of actually going through and playing the game the whole time, I would have like a little machinima story at the beginning and then sometimes a machinima story at the end that kind of introduced a new mystery to the town. So for example, one time Lex Luthor's father Lionel was kidnapping unicorns and hiding them into the basement so that he could perform experiments on them. So there was like a little machinima of like the unicorns in the basement and someone stumbling upon it, and then Clark and his friends go and discover the mystery and set the unicorns free, and at the end there was a little machinima of the unicorns being set free. So that was like sort of a hybrid Let's Play / machinima series, which again was fun, but again I got bored of it. I have this problem with Let's Plays where I get totally bored and I just decided to do something else. So that's why I try to stay away from them. But if you guys really want to see one, let me know. It's probably something I'll end up doing over on Twitch instead of on here. Maybe. Or maybe I'll bring back a YouTube Let's Play. It probably wouldn't be like a weekly series, maybe once a month or something. Something that wouldn't keep me super bored. But then again, if it was only once a month, I don't know if you guys would actually watch it. So I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. But back to this house real quick. You kind of saw it a few times. I didn't really mention it. I don't know if it's going to pop back up on screen again. But for the windows in the front of this house, I put a room divider inside of them. You can kind of see it right there. And I just did that to give the windows a different type of look. Like I said, I do like combining different items to make items. I've said that in previous videos. It's just something that I love to do. I like taking two things and making it into something brand new. So I have a tutorial actually specifically on how to do those windows and a few other cool things you could do with windows and room dividers. And that is actually linked in the description. I have a tutorial series for beginners, which walks you through basically everything, how to get started building in the game. And then the window one is in my advanced tutorial series, which is more advanced stuff like that and how to make waterfalls and tree houses and ponds and split leveling and open doors and open windows. And I've got a whole list of stuff that I'm working on. So make sure to subscribe or check those out if you haven't so you can see what's going on with those. And what else can I talk about? I feel, you know, I don't feel too awkward today. Lately, the past couple voiceovers I did for YouTube, I just felt so insanely awkward because I'm used to live streaming and having like, you know, talking to people, even though it's just typing, people typing back to me. I get an interaction. So the YouTube videos have been kind of odd, but trying to get back into them. I'm really trying, guys. I do like YouTube. It is where I started. It's where I met a lot of you. It's hard to find time to keep doing the daily videos like I used to do. So I hope the weekly ones have been okay for you guys. I didn't want to disappear completely, but I did need a little break. But I am going back to not daily. Oh my gosh, no. I'm definitely sticking with the weekly ones with a little bit of builds mixed in because I originally said the weekly ones were just going to be tutorials for like the next year, which there will be lots of tutorials, of course, but I don't know. I do want to bring some builds back on here. If you have ideas for what you want me to build, let me know in the chat. See, there I go. There goes Twitch stuff. Let me know in the comments. And if you have an idea for a Let's Play, let me know. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play without face cam, with face cam. I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out. If you haven't figured it out yet, I haven't figured it out. But if you also have ideas for tutorials, let me know as well. I do have about 40 or 50 that I need to record still, which I'll probably do a couple after this. And I'm also going to start uploading, probably not every single stream because I stream a lot, but maybe one stream a week from Twitch. I'm going to start uploading here on YouTube. So they're going to be long videos. There's going to be no editing. I'm just going to straight bring the video on here straight from Twitch. So I'm thinking of doing that with house tours. That could be anywhere from like a 3-hour stream to a 7-hour stream, just depending on the day. But that way, even if you weren't participating in the chat in the live stream, hopefully you can still enjoy the video replay, because I'm literally just touring houses. So you can see everything. There's no like input required. You could just be like, oh wow, that looks cool. You can let me know in the comments if you like any of the houses. But yeah, I'm totally into touring, building shells, and maybe a bit of Let's Plays. We'll see. I actually have been thinking about doing Animal Crossing. I don't know though. There's been a few people that did Animal Crossing series. I haven't watched all of them, but I know they exist. Sims, Animal Crossing and The Sims. But that might be something I maybe bring here to YouTube. We'll see. But anyways, we're in the screenshots now. You can get a better look at those windows I was talking about. It's just a cute little modern 2-story home. I think the family that Sims in Action told me, I think one of the parents was a doctor. I forgot what the other one was, but you'll have to go watch his video to see this furnished and to hear the story about who lives here. So again, his YouTube channel will be linked in the description. Definitely go give him a, a follow. Go subscribe to Sims in Action. Tell him I sent you, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I love you guys very, very much. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye! Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.